VATracks.com.
What up? It's your girl Letty. Welcome to VA Tracks Live. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to VA Tracks Live. I'm your host, VA Tracks. Welcome on in, Night Owl Betty. You're probably the only one here because it's such a late hour where I'm at. Such a random stream that I'm about to do right now, but I'm glad you're here. You can let me know how things go tonight. You'll be my guinea pig. So what I did was I went ahead and got myself a PS1 officially OG hardware. So first time I'm gonna try it out on stream. Hopefully it goes okay, so let's check it out. Let's go. All right, what is up, guys? Welcome on in. All right, so here we go. All right, let me just go ahead and hit I'm gonna hit the reset button on this thing because I already had something loaded up here. Can't start it out without the startup sound, right? Oh, what? I did something to the audio. See? Told you you're gonna be the guinea pig tonight. Because I don't hear the audio coming through. Did I mute something? Oh, I know what I did. Let me turn this off. Here, let's try one more time. I was trying to add some audio effect on that channel. There we go. All right. That's more like it. I don't care what anybody says. That is the best startup sound of all time. All right. Well, so far it's launching, so that's a good sign. Okay, so I'll give you a little backstory. So maybe about, I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, my father-in-law stopped by, and he was talking about PlayStations and how he still had some in his storage or whatever. And I said, you know what, I might be interested in those. Send me a picture. Let me see how they look, what shape they're in. And so yeah, he went ahead and pulled one out, and here, I'll show you right here. Is this the one? Yeah, this is actually the one he found in his storage. So I bought it off of him. So I told him, hey, you know what? I'll take it off your hands. I didn't even know if it worked or not because he had it like stored away for so long, and he had some cables, but some cables and things were missing. I ended up buying stuff on my own. Got it up and running. So that's the good thing. It works. Only thing that was like kind of not so great about it was the open button. It gets a little stuck. So if you try to close the lid, it won't close. But what you can do is you can tap it a couple times. That button pops back up. Boom, closes and locks. So I was like, I could deal with it, you know. But once they get a little older, you know how it goes. Like lasers and stuff start going out. So it was having a little trouble reading some discs. So I actually went and got the backup one, which is connected now. The difference with this one is it's the original US model that was released at launch, which is like the SCPH1001 model. The difference on this one that we're using tonight has the RCA jacks in addition to the AV multi out on the back. Some people say that this has a better audio quality to it. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but whatever. We're using this one tonight. But I did purchase a new laser to reinstall in the PlayStation. So I ordered that thing from a place called what is it called? I think it's Stone Age Gamer, I want to say. I think they're out in Ohio. So I ordered one. I don't know, it might take like a week and a half maybe to get here. When it does, maybe I'll stream it. I'm going to replace the laser on it so we can do that together, and you can see how something like that will work. Hopefully it works. I've never done it before, but I've seen them on stream, or not on stream, on YouTube. People replacing them. It seemed fairly easy, so I think I'm going to give it a shot. Worst case scenario, whatever, we got a backup one. We'll be fine. Okay, so on to the first game of the night. Let me find my actual, in case you guys think I'm on emulator. We're not. Boom. Here is our first game of the evening. This is Metal Slug X. This one is it's not super rare, but it is a little harder one, I think, to get your hands on. I think it's a little bit more coveted than a regular game. So it's an SNK game. Probably more fitting on a Neo Geo, but they did make it for PlayStation 1. So I got my hands on that. That's what we're testing out tonight. And let's go. All right. I honestly, I feel like we could pick anyone. Who you guys got a preference before we time out and just picks it for us? Totally on you guys. Marco, Eri, I think it's Tarma, and then Fio or Fio, probably Fio. I don't know who wears glasses to like a war zone like this. And then again, this guy's got glasses too. Screw it. Picking Tarma. Here it is. We're doing a DualShock tonight. Although this game isn't made, I think, for DualShock, so it's just regular D-pad for us. All right, here we go. Oh, and I should have told you too, we are playing this using the RetroTink 5X Pro. So the only setback is that we're using the original multi-out RCA inputs tonight. Now I ordered a SCART cable. If you guys are familiar with that, that's a better type of cable. It's an RGB cable. Yeah, the RetroTink 5X Pro. Night out, Benny. So yeah, if you look up RetroTink 5X Pro, you'll see what I have. I might be able to hold it up here on stream. Let's see. Ripping a cord out. Let's see if it's gonna work. All right, I think I barely could get it into. Here we go. If you can see this, this is the device. It might not look like much from your end, but this thing does quite a lot. It is one of the best upscalers that you could get for retro gaming. The only thing that probably tops it is the RetroTink 4K. So if you have a 4K display and you want to go that route, then that's the one you would get. I don't stream in 4K. I don't play. All my shit's retro. I don't need the 4K, so I got this one. The highest resolution it'll output is a 1440p, which is what my monitor is. So it works out great for me. Yeah, it's a great upscaler. The only thing is you're not seeing it to its full potential because we do not have the best cable yet. That is on the way. I'm hoping to get that soon. And you know what? I just took a look down at my mobile stream, guys. So if anyone is using the vertical resolution, let me fix that for you guys. I don't think you're seeing anything on that side before we get too deep into the stream. Make sure we are good to go on that. What did I call this one? I should just duplicate it. But yeah, it's been pretty cool so far, but I can't wait for when I get that SCART cable to plug it in, and it should only boost up the quality of the image even further. Yeah, we had this little janky one that I bought. It was probably like 15-20 bucks at my game store that I had for years, and it got the job done, but it was nowhere near like the quality you would want for streaming. So I ended up having to get this. Oh, we're gonna run out of time on screen here, but no big deal. Let me get this going. Which one is it? Yeah, that's the thing when you do these multi streams, that you're gonna have to manage multiple sources and scenes, right? So sorry guys on vertical. I don't mean it to be an afterthought, but you know, sometimes you're rushing to get on and It happens, but I'll get it all squared away in a sec or two. Okay, I think we're kind of getting it now. Yeah, for those of you on the vertical, you'll start seeing it coming in right about now. Don't mean to leave you guys out. I don't know how many people actually prefer it. To be honest, for the most part of everyone that I've kind of like talked to, whether it be on my stream or someone else's stream, a lot of people still prefer the traditional horizontal, the classic layout, right? And you know what, I think part of me does too. I think it's just one of those things where like I'm kind of used to it, so seeing it in this other format is more like a TikTok social media type layout, which is cool too. Nothing against that, but yeah, we get stuck in our ways. Okay, so now we're good. Anyone streaming vertical on mobile, you guys clearly have the picture going now. But yeah, Night Owl, if you ever get around to, you know, getting back to more hardcore streaming, you want to do some, you know, retro hardware gaming, I highly recommend this. Can I reset from this? No, let's just let the count run down and we're gonna start over. Yeah, I had to talk to one of my other streaming buddies. He told me kind of where I should get the SCART cable from, and you know, kind of guided me through the whole process of getting the OG hardware stream right, you know, because for those who've been here before, I typically stream using my Mr. FPGA, which I would love to hold up here, but I think this one might be hard to put on camera. It's kind of tied down with all the cables. But yeah, the Mr. is awesome. The Mr. has like a built-in upscaler in it as well, so you didn't need it. The Mr. is capable of playing the PS1, the full library, so I used that before. But for some reason, just growing up in the 90s and owning a PlayStation and having the tangible games, it's the nostalgia, right? So that's why I'm slowly but surely I'll get more games, but I want to have that authentic feel, more or less, right? So that's why we're doing it. But yeah, that RetroTink has tons of options where you can adjust the resolution, the brightness, the gamma, the you want to have scan lines. There's a multiple different options when it comes to scan lines on this thing. LCD, CRT, arcade style emulation, screens, you name it, it's there. It has presets for different consoles already, so it kind of like optimizes it just based off of like the manufacturer's suggested settings per console. There's a big community for it as well, so people are make available their presets if you want to use theirs, I think, for certain consoles, right? Yeah, I think it's great. I could have went cheaper on the upscaler. There's a few other companies that make some, but they lack certain things, or I worry that they lack the support. So when I do encounter an issue or questions on calibrating things, I just felt like the support wasn't going to be there. So I'm like, it's one of those things where, you know what, I'm not going to cheap out on. I'll make the investment, get the proper one, and I could probably end up using this upscaler for many years to come, many different consoles if I do decide to get more down the road. And if for some reason one day I decide, hey, I don't want to do that anymore, I'm sure it's going to hold its value pretty well. I could resell it and we are good. Oh my gosh, there's too much going on. Oh no. Damn, he almost got me. You don't get me, I get you. Wow, I've never been stuck on this side for so long. Oh my God, look it. I still got. Yeah, you're welcome there, cave buddy. All the hostages. Here we go. You guys trying to sneak in on the bottom down there? Get them. This is the best place to have these homing missiles. They really hook you up here, but you run out of them, you lose them. That's the problem. I'll take out these turrets or whatever. Got him. Yeah, I always thought this is just such a great looking game. It holds up well, even in 2026. I think it still looks great, and it should look better once we get those SCART cables. I think we're in for a better image too. But I didn't want to wait. I wanted to get this going. You know, it's been probably like a week since I streamed, and I was feeding for some streaming myself. You know, we could have played some other crap, but I'm like, I got all this stuff sitting in front of me here. I want to use it. Yeah, the vehicles in it. Oh God, I lost it. I'm an idiot. I was about to say the vehicles in the game are pretty cool too. The gun's pretty awesome. Wish it could last forever, but it's not Contra. There is limited ammo on the special weapons. No, I walked right into it. That's my bad. Another dumb move. Yeah, definitely a novice in the game. I've never done a full playthrough on it because I just recently got the game, of course. I have it on Neo Geo, but I've only tested it out one night, like on a variety stream, never played a full playthrough. So now that I officially own it, I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a full playthrough. We'll have to get good at it. Come on. Just die already. Oh, now he's getting tough, huh? Pew pew. Gotta take out this gun down here already. Take out the gun. Uh-oh. Thank you. Thank you. I needed. Oh, great. Did I get? I think we're good. We're good still. Gotta watch when these missiles start coming at you on the sides. And if there's any hiccups in the audio or anything at all, feel free to let me know. The first time running everything together with the console now. Oh no, you don't. Ah, damn it. Couldn't avoid that one. Sneaky missiles, man. Got it. Let's go. He's waving the white flag. He is giving up. Surrender. Mission complete. I'll just update this.
Mission 2
All right, mission 2. Let's go. Laser looks. This is like a legit looking laser, honestly. It's not your typical white line laser. I like this one. Is it gonna? It's SNK. That's why its home is typically on the Neo Geo. But yeah, they did make this port for PlayStation 1. But yeah, great looking game. All the animation, you could tell it's like hand-drawn animation. Where are you gonna find that these days? Damn, I'm just wasting the laser, aren't I? What's in there? Mummies? No, damn it, now I'm a mummy. Oh, great, we're back to being a single mummy again. Yeah, this thing aged great. If you want to play, I think they have this game on Fightcade, which is free to play. It might be another version of Metal Slug, don't quote me on it, but you might be able to play this on Fightcade if you have access to that. This is a crazy ass gun. What is this? I'm like shooting rats at him or something. What are those? Is it a pig, a cow, a cat? What the hell am I shooting here? This is funny. Oh, damn. Those things are actually hard to kill. They don't have a special weapon. What are they shooting? Smoke rings at me? Y'all smoking some hookah or some vape? Little vape pens? It's like bummy doggies with their vape. Gotta slash them. Oh, hell yeah. Die. How's he not dying? You piece of crap. Die. Got him. Oh, hell yeah. Obliterate him. Do you like hookah V8? You know what? I used to many years ago, probably like, I don't know, 15 years ago, some crazy long time ago. Until I found out exactly how bad it was for you, I was like, oh my God, like they said something like, I don't know how accurate it is, but it was like a hookah session is like the equivalent of smoking like 100 cigarettes in one sitting. I was like, whoa, that's insane. So I don't know how accurate that is again, but still, like, you know what? There's probably some truth to it. Maybe I shouldn't do it at all. So I stopped it. No, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm pretty tame. I don't do anything. So yeah, no bad habits of that, so to speak. You know, not that I never did anything in my life, but just yeah. The last thing that I guess would do would be to drink, and then slowly throughout the years that kind of dwindled down. And then like as of a couple of years ago, I was just like, dude, I don't even feel like drinking anything. So I've been pretty sober for the last couple of years. Why am I a mummy? How do I not be a mummy? Like, is it just time, or do I have to actually get some sort of like cure, like an elixir of some sort? I missed. What's this? Yeah, that's good. I mean, whatever you could do to be healthy, I'm all for it. You know, I still have my vices. I could of course be better about eating better and working out, things like that. But you know what? I got to start somewhere. So I started with the things that I could do right off the. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought that was a power up. You know what? Actually, before I had stopped even drinking, I had stopped drinking energy drinks for a while there. Oh my God, those were out of hand. I was drinking a couple of those a day, and not just like the little small Red Bulls. We're talking those full-size monsters, the ones that have like the resealable cap. Yeah, those. I had a job a number of years back that required me to wake up extremely early, hit the road, and drive like hours a day to get there, and then hours to get back. I was using it as a crutch to stay awake to and from doing the job and all that, and then something inside me was like, this can't be good for you. Let me just not do this anymore. And come on. Yeah, now like I haven't touched one of those in years either. I was just telling one of my buddies at work, because I saw him drinking one. I'm like, say, you know, I used to drink these all the time, and I'm like, you want to come to the Red Bull support group after work? Just joking. Like, he's like, yeah, I know. He goes, I try not to drink them, but I'll drink the sugar-free ones. I'm like, I know, right? You think let me be a little bit good by buying the sugar-free version of it, thinking, oh, it'll be a little healthier, but it's still bad. It doesn't matter. Because honestly, I feel that I've heard stories throughout the years of people actually dying by overly consuming like energy drinks and coffee and stuff, to where they have a caffeine overdose is what it is. Yeah, your body can only handle so much caffeine in a day. Other than that, yeah, it's more harmful than good. Damn, this is a tough level, especially when you turn into a mummy. It's like hard to avoid everything, because it slows you down when you're a mummy. I used to drink the Monster imports with resealable plastic closable top. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was drinking those. Sometimes they had those plastic ones, but here in the States, it's like this big aluminum top. You could just reseal them. Yeah, definitely nothing good can come from that. You know, I'm sure everything in moderation. So if you were to drink one once like every few months or something, I guess no biggie, right? But someone like myself, if I do drink one, it's gonna be another one, and it'll be another one after that, so I'll just not even do it at all. What there's got to be something, Night Owl Benny, that's like hard for you to kick. Is there like a candy bar? Is there like, you know, something, a little bit of the grandpa's old cough medicine? Like, they tasted great, but yeah, those things are bad news. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, you don't want your like, if you have kids like myself, you don't want them thinking it's cool to drink that stuff on a regular basis either, because yeah, the damage it could do to your heart, you know, over time. Oh shit, this is the part, like, I don't think I've ever gotten past this part, just testing out the game. This is insane. This vehicle is actually kind of hard to maneuver. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get past this right now. This looks crazy. I don't know if I'm supposed to fight him along the way, which kind of seems like you would. But am I supposed to just worry about getting to the top more? I don't know. Oh God, look at this thing. Look at this. How am I supposed to avoid that? That's insane. Oh my God, look at this, bro. How? What is this? Bro, how? What are we doing? So it's not like you can just worry about shooting them. You gotta worry about shooting them, jumping up and getting the hell out of the way, because he's coming for you too. And he's shooting crap at you the whole time. Not to mention that giant laser beam that he's gonna throw at me eventually. Bro, look at this. And then sometimes he just moves up real fast. I can't really shoot down that well when I'm jumping either. Oh, great. That rocket launcher would have been great right about now. Oh no. This, dude, there's got to be a strategy to do this. And I don't think I'm anywhere near strategizing. This just feels, look at that. How the hell, how do you dodge that? How do you dodge ram? Oh God, no. Ah. Thank God I was still invincible during that one. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna die, bro. We're gonna die. Luckily I dodged that one. How does one defeat this thing? This castle just keeps going forever. How tall is this damn castle? We're dead. This is one of those games where I feel like, you know what? An arcade stick would be pretty good. Now, they actually had the PlayStation arcade stick at my local game store, and it wasn't that much. It was like 20 bucks. I was like, do I get it? Do I not? I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna get it. I feel like I'll probably barely ever use that. Like, yeah, it would be good for this game, but I had that whole stick like just laying around for this one game. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Oh God, oh God, oh God. We'll get out of the way. Damn it. Bro, this game is no joke. And it's not like the arcade. I'm gonna run out of credits eventually. This isn't gonna give me infinity credits and lives. Is he taking any damage? This is all just a big joke to him. I got him. Finally. Whew. Yeah, we all have our vices, but like, I've become pretty tame in my older years. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I think that's what should happen to most of us. You know, as long as you've had that moment in your life when you were younger where you got all the partying out of you, cool, that's how you should do it. But yeah, I have ran into people in my life that didn't have that younger moment of their lives where they were out partying and doing stuff. And when they get older, then they let loose, which is all bad because your body's a little ravaged probably at that point. So if you even think about doing any stuff like that, you're definitely gonna feel it in the morning. Anyway, hold on, it's Kroger time. Oh man, I don't know about you, Nato Benny, but it's been super hot over here in my neighborhood. I've been running through the Kroger's like there's no tomorrow. What's the temperature like in Australia these days? No. Got him. Oh, trains are moving. Every time I'm on a train like this, it makes me feel like I'm playing Sunset Riders. Oh, thanks for the nanas. Hell yeah, all the bananas. What the hell? Why is he so fat right now? I ate too many bananas? He turned fat? That's hilarious. Why have I never noticed that before? It's winter here. It's so cold. Oh, really? How cold is it? Is this like a setup for a punchline? Well, how cold is it? It's so cold that... Oh, you better come with the punchline now. Ah, damn it. Couldn't duck. Couldn't duck, couldn't goose, couldn't anything. Oh my God, we're getting sprayed from all angles here. Damn it. Was that guy just pointing with his hand like a handgun? Oh, you gotta love the scream in here too. Is it that one popular scream sound effect that everybody's been using forever? There's a name for it too. It's like the Heimwell scream or something. I forget what the name is, but that's how popular it is. It has its own name. I couldn't save that one guy. Sorry. Everybody, you're on your own now. I knew there was some stuff down here. Look, he's all fat now. Fat bastard. Yeah, well, you know what? I kind of am looking forward to winter. I know some people, they're like, rather it be all sunny and stuff throughout the year. I live in LA, so I mean, I get a lot of sun. I'm good. I would love to have some chill, cozy weather with the rain. You know, I love like being able to open my window when it's raining at night and fall asleep to the rain sounds. I tend to do that anyway on my phone. I'll put like white noise, like rain sounds and stuff to fall asleep if it's like a rough night. I can't get to bed, but nothing beats it like an actual rainy night, opening the window and hearing that. Kind of like the difference between playing a game on an emulator versus a console, right? Seems kind of the same, but it's really not. You know when it's not the real deal. Almost didn't get that last missile. Go, you're free now. What the hell, die? Oh, great. Lost my gun, lost my life, lost everything. Lost my virginity. Lost my sense of self-respect. Oh, we died again. Well, we've officially... Come on. I should just shut up. Every time I talk, something bad happens. Okay, now. Can I not shoot these missiles when they come out of him? He's pooping missiles. Damn, this chopper takes forever to die. God, I was just about to say we've gotten further in the game than we ever have because we never really played it before. So, you know what? Maybe I'll lie. I think I might have gotten here before too. Ah, great. Rise from your grave. No. He's throwing tanks off of this giant cargo plane. Are you seeing this? It's ridiculous. Does that say 98 on it or 96? I got 98. It's Blinky, I think. Come on. Let's keep it going, keep it going. Got him. You're dead. Oh, gotta get all the coins. Oh, got the D. Where's a bouncing ball? Ah, crap. Thanks for the GGs. I died right when that happened. I don't know how G of a G it is, but thank you anyways. Oh shit. Almost blew myself up there. Get in there. I can't get it to land on him. There we go. Ah, damn it. I couldn't duck in time. Oh, God. Whoa. I don't know how I just survived that, but I did. I think it's the Wilhelm scream. That's what I'm thinking of. Famous Wilhelm scream. Ah, damn it. I didn't see that guy crawling there. Everybody gonna die. Yeah, I don't know what this other opposing country did, but I'm taking them all out. I don't care. I'm just following orders. Is it boss time? I like that there's boss music. I don't like in beat 'em ups when the level music is the same as the boss music. You got to give the boss its own music. Oh, what's gonna happen now? We're all out of grenades. No, you idiot! I walked right into that. What the hell? What you got for me, buddy? Shoot a flaming basketball at me. He's on fire. These are some pretty elaborate bosses. Like when you look at the design of them, pretty damn cool. Ah, man. God, I would love to see the guy that can do a no-death run on this. Oh, what the hell? Is he shooting flaming skulls at me? I think I got him. Yep, he's dead. Go. I sent him off to join Professor Wellington. Mission complete. Let's go. Is that a chicken and a pig? What came first, the chicken or the pig? Mission start. Parachute in. That's exactly how I show up to work. Clock in. Straight off the parachute. Oh, I love that animation. Oh no. He's laughing at me. Did you see that guy? He's laughing at me. If you can take me out, I'm taking you with me. Pigs. They may do on their promise. Oh wow. Flopping fish all over the place. No, you don't. Oh, that tank is still alive? Well, you died now. Oh yeah. Now what? Oh god. Damn it. Oh, we got another weapon. I like the homing missiles, I think, the best. How can we get those? Wow, how do you not get hit in this game? So I'm saying, like, I don't know who the hell is the badass that can play this game without getting hit, but wow. That takes some serious skill. Yeah, you guys up there got it. Oh, great. Wasn't even looking in that direction. Of course, the well. The Timmy O'Toole well. Thank you. No, thank you, sir. The hell was that? Is he throwing fireballs? Is he helping me with fireballs? How do we get... Oh, now there's UFOs. This game has everything. It's like Mars attacks over here. Oh, there's turkeys and stuff. Let's go. This guy's really here helping me out with the fireballs. At least he thinks he is. I don't think he's really helping me do shit. I was trying to fly through the level and see what I could get done doing that. Get in. Get in, stupid. We're going alien hunting. Like the Terminator game now. I wish I could drive this car in real life. Just hit the freeway and cut through traffic. Saw the enemies up. Boss time. What in the hell is this? My little... Oh, great. My little car didn't last long. Uh-oh. Yeah, jump right into the bullet. That'll always feel good. Well, let's do that. Where am I supposed to hit? Bomb, grenades. I'm all out of the grenade thingies. Oh my god. Yeah, I love the animators for this game. I wonder what happened to them. I wonder what they went on to do. Hopefully great things. Oh, come on. And we're back. Let's go. Oh. Remember these grenades before I die. Got him. Let's go. All right. No prisoner. I don't know how many missions there are. We're going to find out, I guess.
Mission complete.
Oh, man, it's been a long week. Hey, how about we dive into... What is it? Oh, let's dive into the deck. I don't know if you're the only one here, Nato, Benny, whoever's in the building, right? We got the old video game trivia deck here. I'm gonna bust out a question or two and see if anybody's got an answer. All right, you guys want to take a crack at it? We'll ask a couple questions here. Here's your first question. In the game series of the same name, what does the acronym of the FEAR, F-E-A-R, team stand for? I know these are very confusing questions the way they word them. I'll read it again for you. In the game series of the same name, what does the acronym of the FEAR team stand for? So we want to know what that acronym FEAR, F-E-A-R, stands for. So if you know the game, feel free to buzz in, drop the answer in chat, and you'll get yourself some VA Tracks points if you're able to get the answer right. We just operate on the honor system here, so we just ask that you do not cheat by using Google search, AI, or any other, cheating source. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody's got that one. It is FEAR stands for First Encounter Assault Recon. I don't know, that one might be a little bit hard. I'm gonna go easy. I think we got one that you guys might know. Who is the main protagonist of the Metroid series? Who is the main protagonist of the Metroid series? Go ahead, I'll wait. I wonder if this shows up on stream. Let me check something here. Oh, there we go. So as you guys can see here, this is the remote that came with the RetroTink 5X Pro. So you can really get in here and start messing with these settings. But before we do that, anyone got the answer for me? Who is the main protagonist of the Metroid series? Going once, going twice. We were looking for Samus Aran from Metroid, okay? Samus Aran. So sorry, nobody gets any points tonight. Maybe next time you guys will study for the test. Okay, we got plenty more questions in the video game trivia deck. Make sure you do your homework. But yeah, if you take a look here, you can kind of see what we're dealing with. So I'll go to this post-processing. I'm gonna load in some presets. We'll see how it looks. You can kind of look and see how the scan lines are hitting the screen. I had everything off. But if you want to just kind of see what one looks like, I think, what was it, Consumer 1? Maybe that's a good one we could give a shot for a few minutes. See if you like this look at all. I remember going into some arcades that had this kind of look to it, the arcade monitors. It definitely gives it a more of a retro vibe, I feel. Although I don't think I'll play with scan lines too often. You know, tonight's a good night to just give them a shot, give it a try. Oh my God. The levels are definitely getting more congested with enemies on screen. Took them out at the same time. That's how you do it. Okay, now we're dead. So I think I was wrong about my earlier statement. It looks like we do have an infinite amount of continues. So yeah, technically, if we don't give up here, we could get through this whole game tonight. Maybe we could do that. I was planning to play like a few other of these games that I have here, but you know what? Let's just see how far we can get before I go lose my mind. Yeah. Yeah, if I have full continues, then what's stopping me? Got a pocket full of quarters, Mom. Thanks for the quarters. Run, piggies, run. It's a babe in the big city here. No, I've never seen that movie either when I was a kid, that Babe Pig movie. It just wasn't my thing. I was a different kind of kid. I would watch movies that were like for way older age groups. Dad. That's what you get for laughing at me. Uh-oh. They sent in Wally. Oh, nice move. He cut me. He cut my throat. Throat cutter. Is Game Dude in LA a good store? Itchy is always raving about them. Yeah, it's really the only major store out in the valley. There are a couple of new ones, I will say, that have popped up over time. But as far as like size and selection, yeah, that's going to be the main one. But because it's been the main one for so many years, I feel that like its notoriety now is kind of, at times it works against you because everyone goes there and buys up the good shit pretty quick. The thing I will say about them is that they're always straight shooters where they won't rip you off. You'll never get a counterfeit game there. They're very strict about that. They even told me personally once they started noticing that the Neo Geo counterfeits were getting pretty damn good, that they were like, you know what, we can't even let one slip in here. We're not gonna sell Neo Geo or buy them anymore, like the games. And I'm like, you know what, that's kind of cool. Yeah, probably makes some people upset that they can't go there to buy Neo Geo now, but knowing that they care that much about their customers where they don't want to stick them with a counterfeit game, I think that says something. So that when you go there, you know you're gonna get a quality, authentic item. But because it's that famous retro game store for miles, yeah, like I walked in there recently. I'm like, you know what? Let me see if they got a PS2 I can buy. Because I actually, when I bought this PS1, my father-in-law, he actually had a PS2 as well. So I bought that from him at the same time. Which is, damn, I hope I don't drop this. Right here. The PS2 Slim. I honestly like the PS2 fat version better. So he sold this to me. He wasn't sure if it worked or anything. So I brought it home. So I connected everything and it does boot up. So it works. The computer, motherboard, all of that stuff is fully functional. I'm pretty sure all the ports and everything are too. The thing that is a problem is the actual spinning mechanical portion of it where it would spin the disc. I noticed it wasn't spinning. I could see the laser was kind of initiating because I could see like a flash and you could hear it too, but this part wasn't spinning. And if you look closely at it, you can't see it on camera, but if you look closely at it, where it should be flat, the spindle, whatever you want to call it, it's at an angle, so someone probably pushed down on it really hard at one point. So if you were to put your game in here and if it was spinning, it would probably start scratching your disc because it's a very low clearance inside of here. And I think that was kind of one of the known issues with this slim model, is that the band on it breaks to where it spins the device for the disc. They sell those ribbons for dirt cheap, but the fact that that part there is pushed in and it's at an angle, it'll just damage my discs if I put them in there. So I can't just buy the band. I'd have to buy this whole assembly on the inside that has the laser, the spindle portion, whatever. So it's either I do that and I try to repair it myself. I can open it up and replace the laser mechanism, the whole thing, or I just go find another one. And honestly, I'm partial to the fat version anyways, you know, like myself. So I figured I'll probably, you know, this is like a project for the future. If I ever want to open it up and see if I could get it up and running, cool. But I think I would probably rather buy the fat version before fixing that thing. Yeah, pretty cool that I have that. I'm glad that I've been able to do this lately. I don't have a ton of games yet for this, but I will show off what I have acquired in this short amount of time. So obviously the one we're playing tonight, the Metal Gear X, or Metal Slug X. I keep calling it Metal Gear. Metal Slug X. I have Colony Wars. This one is definitely near and dear to me because I had this game when I was a kid. So this is a double disc. It's a space shooter. It's like a, I don't know what game to compare it to. If I didn't know any better, I could say Star Fox, but it's really not like Star Fox. But it has a lot of cool missions and things you could do on it. I had a great time. I remember when it came out, it might have won like game of the year, like in certain categories and stuff. It was pretty good when it came out. So it's still a fun time. And I know they made a couple sequels to it. I've just never played those sequels. And yeah, Game Dude did have those in stock as well, but I didn't know anything about them. Like, I'm not gonna buy them. They could be trashed. You know how sequels are. And I got this one. This is Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. This is the greatest hits version, so it's the green label. I think I bought this was the first game that I purchased because I just wanted to see if the PlayStations actually worked. So I bought, like, it wasn't super cheap, but it was cheap enough where I was like, even if it doesn't work, I'm okay spending the money on this one. So yeah, those greatest hits games, they're always going to be a cheaper buy. The more sought after ones are the initial pressings of those games, and that's kind of what I like to stick to. So that being said, I found this one. This is a long box PlayStation game. This is Wipeout. This is the first Wipeout, not even XL. So it's a complete in box. It's got the book, it's got the disc all in there. It's a big kind of cardboard situation here. Pretty cool. I actually feel that I got a good deal on this because if you were to look it up on price charting, you know what, let's do that right now. Let's see what it's even at the moment. Let's take a look. Bear with me. All right, we're gonna go to price charting. Price charting, if you guys are unaware, it's a great source to check what retro games are being sold at. So if you're at a game convention or a retro game store and you don't know if you're getting ripped off or not, use this website as a source to see how that price looks in comparison and condition. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look up Wipeout. Okay, here's something that just says Wipeout the game. Let's see what pulls back. Okay, it's not that one. It's not Wipeout the game. Let's just type in Wipeout and see what pops up. There's a few different versions of Wipeout now. Yeah, here's Wipeout on PlayStation, but I don't think that's the one that we have. That looks different. Yeah, this is a standard disc, which we don't have that. Let me see if I could type in Wipeout long box, if that would work. Oh, here we go. So check this out, guys. Oh, geez. Look, if you got a graded copy, that thing is $1,875 US. If you only had the box, it's $42. If you only had the manual, about $11. We have the complete. Look, somebody bought one volume 1 sale per week. It's down $12. So the sale before this one would have been $67, $68 until someone bought one for $55.31 recently. So this is kind of like, I think it's got to be based off of, I'm sure, eBay or people coming in here and maybe marking how they bought it. Let's see, complete and block sold listings. So as you can see here, this is what it's been going for lately. I'll tell you this much. I bought mine for $25. So I think I definitely got it on the lower end. This is the most expensive one I see here, $160. Some people got it for about $25 as well, but it seems kind of average. It was probably ranging between like $45, $60, $75, $54, $75. So more like in the $50 and up range. So I got it for half off. Is kind of how I'm looking at them. Like, cause yeah, there wasn't a lot of, these are back in October 2025. So you also got to look these days, right? So the most recent one, someone bought it on eBay. Let's see if we can still find that listing. So yeah, check it. Somebody got one here for $30. Looks like it was a pretty clean condition too. Yeah, so good for them. I still got mine for less, $25. Huh? But yeah, that's one of the original games, like those launch edition games, like the first early pressings of games are going to be these long boxes. So got that. Yeah, it did quite well compared to these prices, Night Owl Benny. So I'm happy with that. I remember at the moment, the way it went down was I went in there and it wasn't Game Dude, it was a different place. And I saw it in the glass counter. I'm like, hey, can I see that one? Oh yeah. So he unlocks it. I pull it out. Then I'm like, hey, is it cool if I open this? Because, you know, some people are like very particular, right? They'll like, oh, let me do it. And the guy's like, oh yeah, go ahead. It's cool. I'm like, okay. So I open it up. I'm like, yeah, it's not in perfect condition, but it's not falling apart either. I'm like, okay, this is not bad. So basically, God, this is my screen. Another camera over here. So I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. I'm like, hey, how much for it? And he looks at it. He's like, I don't know. Like, it wasn't marked or anything. So he's like, hold on. And I see him start walking to the back of the store, but he's not gone for long. So I don't think he actually made it all the way to the back. I think he was just kind of like on his phone and he was probably trying to like look it up, and maybe he was just kind of like not in the mood to do the full research. So he came back fairly quickly and he goes, but when he was gone, when he did walk away, I did pull up price charting and I looked real quick, like just real sly about it too. And I saw that the ones that were pulling up at that moment for me was saying like 75, 85. I was like, oh, I was expecting him to come back and be like 75, 85. He goes, 25. I was like, not trying to be looking too excited because I was like, oh wow, that's a great deal. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get it. I'm like, I'm still looking at other stuff, but in my head I'm like, yes, that's a great deal. So I got that. I think when I went to go check out, he had like an older guy next to him and he's like, oh, get him this, like, because I was getting the PlayStation with the memory card and a controller and it's like the whole thing. And he even give me the original PlayStation controller. I have it too, but is it this one? I have so many. Look at this. I have so many just PlayStation controllers now.
The hell up.
Is that who I think it is?
Shut up!
Cinemaster, welcome on in. Yeah, he handed me the original digital only controller. And I was like, oh great. Is that the catch here? Like this thing comes with the non-digital. Once I kind of played dumb, I'm like, you don't have the one with the two sticks? Like the controller that has the sticks on it? Like not even calling it a DualShock just sounded like an old dad, like the one with the sticks. And the older guy looks at him and he goes, hey, yeah, no, get him the DualShock one. Like, get in there, Jimmy. Damn it, Jimmy. Get him. Stop fucking up and get him the damn controller. He's like, sorry, boss. Sorry. And he gets me a DualShock. It's not this one, but it's probably that one I just held up. So I get the DualShock. And then the other come up for me was like, oh, great. Is the... Please don't break anything here. The memory cards. So I had asked him earlier, like, do you guys sell memory cards? And he goes, oh yeah, we sell them right here. And he gets one off the rack, and it's an aftermarket one, still in the package. And I'm like, I get my head, I'm like, get away from me with that shit. Cause if I'm doing this all original. So I'm like, you don't have any original memory cards, retro game guy? And he's like, if we do, they'd be over there. So like, you can tell he doesn't even know his way around the store yet. He's like, over there. And yeah, I think there's like a bin over there. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll find a Junior. Don't worry about it. Go about your business. Go collect your Pokemon cards. I'm gonna go look for the memory cards on my own. I go and there's a bin, like a little plastic bin with just shit thrown in there. It is a bunch of memory cards, but like random stuff in there too. There's like a Rumble pack for like an N64 controller. A lot of those aftermarket ones that he showed me. But then I ran into this. I did see it. And not only that, there was another one. I haven't plugged it. I'm not going to pull it out, but there was two original PlayStation memory cards. And they were the only two original ones in that bin. Now I only need one, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of the situation. I'm getting two. So I had to ask them, and because this whole bin had all like the everything. I'm like, well, how much are the ones in the bin? And he goes, oh, $15. I'm like, and the new one's $15? Yeah. So in my head, I'm like, damn, well, that's kind of a rip-off. Like, why would a new one? But I'm like, maybe because it's original. But then he said that about all of them. He's like, no, all of them in there, $15. I'm like, well, yeah, it'd be kind of stupid. Why would you want to buy a used one if you could buy a brand new one? Like, if you're like a nobody and you don't know any better, you'd buy the new one. Me knowing better, I know the original PlayStation memory card's worth more. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take both of them. I'm like, here, give me both of them. He rings me up at the counter and he only charges me 10 for both of them. So I'm like, oh, wow, what a great deal. So I'm walking away thinking I got a great deal. But later on, I realized, oh, the console, they had in their console package, they give you the console, one memory card, a controller, the AV cables, and the power cable all together. So yeah, I did only pay $10, but he was wrong. It just obviously wasn't $15 like he said. I got it for 10, and then I got the other one included with the whole thing. So honestly, I still feel like that was a great deal. Some people sell the console for what I paid for that without a memory card, without a controller. So I'm like, still a win, still a great deal. One of these cards still had a few saves on it. One of them was blank. It was wiped already, but one of them had a few things on it too. And I left them on there. I said, you know, I'm going to leave those files on there. Down the road, if I get any of those games that this guy had saved, I want to see where he was at in the game. I'll take a look. Now, another one that we were able to pull up was this bad boy. Never played it before till recently. Spider-Man. And I thought, you know what? I don't typically buy these superhero type games, but the new Spider-Man movie is out. It's getting sold out like every time we've tried to like buy tickets like on the spot. All the theaters sold out. So you're gonna have to buy. It's been out for like a week or so and it's still crazy sold out. So my kids are gonna go see it. You got to buy the tickets in advance. But yeah, book, game intact, still a clean disc. So happy about that. Game dude score. But yeah, I figured, okay, Spider-Man movie's out. We'll check this one out. Never played it before. PlayStation 1 original. I looked up the reviews before I got it, and a lot of people said it was a good game. They had fun playing it. So I'm like, all right, we'll give it a shot. Now, last but definitely not least, and I gotta say, this is probably my favorite game on the PlayStation 1. This holds a lot of nostalgic value to me. It needs no introduction. Here it is in all of its glory. You're looking at the Resident Evil 2 original pressing, and you could tell it is because it has the little yellow sweepstakes logo on there where it says win a part in the movie or other great prizes. That's what they were pushing. There was going to be a Resident Evil movie. You can win a chance to be in it, I guess. So double disc. There's your Leon disc. There's your manual intact. And get this. Not only is the manual in good condition, but I flipped through this thing and there was no mention of it when I bought this online. It's got the damn registration card in there still. I don't know if you can see that. My lighting's kind of bright, but this right here, this middle portion, this is your registration card right there. So I was like, wow, that's a score. That's what typically makes things more valuable when you have like registration cards and things like that. There was no mention of it in the ad. Maybe the guy didn't even realize what he had when he sold it. He ended up messaging me after I got it, and there's the clear disc. And he's like, oh yeah, this is my childhood copy of the game. So the guy's held on to it for his whole life. At least that's what he's told me. But I believe it because the thing is in pretty good condition. So someone did care about it. It didn't change a bunch of hands, you would think. Like a used game that's been around the block probably is going to have a lot of scuffs and scratches, and they probably would not have that registration card in the manual. And the manual's in good shape. So that is my favorite score of the bunch. And the next one that I would have to get would be the original Resident Evil. Now, when I first got Resident Evil in my hands as a kid, it was director's cut. So I'll probably try to get that one first. Not the greatest hits one, the original pressing that had the Resident Evil 2 demo disc. That's the one I want. And then, yeah, if I could score like a long box copy, that'd be even better. All right, getting back to it now. I think Cinemassacre passed out on us. Much like my character right here. Damn, this is definitely shmup-like kind of dodge. I can't hit him with the grenades. You guys, I can. Gonna do a kamikaze on these guys. There we go. That's what we want. Machine gun. Last one. So yeah, the plan for tonight was to kind of dabble in all of those games, but I think the way it's going now, it might just end up being this one. Oh, is that the train from Resident Evil 0? Run, babe, run. I love how they do the little knife slash when you get close to them. No. Let's go. I'll free my buddy right there. Let's see. What does C do? Oh, these are the homing missiles. The C. Oh, I've been waiting for these since level 1. They're so stingy with them in this game. It's like the best weapon. Look, I already lost it. So, what do you guys think? Do you like it with the scan lines or without? Dead. Oh yeah, rocket launcher, let's go. Didn't have that cool weapon for long. Yeah, that's how these games are, man. You gotta get good. But this one's pretty badass. Imagine having this one in real life. Bats? Look at, I just shot a bat down. All the good games have bats in them. The damn Resident Evil Zero train. Cinemassacre checked in with his daily Kroger. Yeah, for those of you on Twitch, don't forget you can check in with your daily Kroger. So if you're big on stream streaks, and sometimes if you miss a stream here or there, the daily Krogers will keep you in the game. It'll give you some sort of idea of how many times you've been here to VA Tracks Live. Oh my god, this thing is gonna kill me. Here we go. It's about overdue.
Oh yeah, that is absolutely incredible.
I never get sick of the AI Joey. It's funny because it looks like him pretty damn close, but you know it's not really Joey. And his voice is like slightly off as well, but not too off. So it's definitely like I think the perfect AI enough, not overly exaggerated, but just enough AI Joey. Making an AI of you, that would be funny. What is with this down arrow? You know what, this feels like it's probably like last level territory almost. I don't know, I've never played this game all the way through. I don't know how many levels. I don't know if this is the last one or there's more. Very Resident Evil-ish vibes. Ah, damn it. Knife. You call that a knife? Night Out Benny, you got a real knife? Like spider zombies. It's got a little bit of a Star Fox music vibe. You guys are familiar with the opening sequence of Star Fox. Man, it took a lot to take that fence down. We just plow through it. What's with that arrow? I don't get it. What is that trying to tell us? How do we get that up there? Damn it. Kamikaze mission. Okay. Everything's gonna be okay. We got cavemen falling out of the sky. Oh god. That was the least amount of time I ever had a weapon. Yeah, that sound right there. It sounded like Star Fox. I almost thought we were gonna get it. R. Let's get the R. Let's. Ooh, we got a mech here. Mech warrior time. Let's go. What are we shooting? What are we shooting, guys? Where is it? There it is. Oh, I love how the missile comes out of the crotch. That's hilarious. Well, we didn't keep that for long. these first. All out of bombs now. Oh God. No. Get away from me! Damn it. These atomic balls. Oh man. These bosses take so many hits. And they don't have a life bar, so you really don't know. Let's start breaking off pieces of them. Oh my God, that's a giant gun. Oh, did we get him? I think we got him. Let's go.
Mission complete.
Mission 5 complete. I don't know how many missions there are. If there's like 30 of them, then forget it.
Final mission. Start.
Well, now we know this is the final mission. So there are 6 missions in Metal Slug X on the PlayStation. Ouch. Speaking of gun, do you have a big truck to compensate for your tiny? No, I have the smallest car alive. Oh my God. It's a tough level. Oops. Thank you. Whoa, what the hell is going on with this bridge? Whoa. It's got that. This is like an Earthworm Jim kind of gun. It's just hilarious for no reason. Damn it. Right into it. Just gonna plow through this part. What the hell? Cinemassacre, what are you doing here? Ugh. Come and kick your... Oh, what the hell? Did you see it? That's insane. Yeah, good job, SNK. What are they, roasting him? Literally? Oh, I missed my favorite weapon. Ah, great. You gonna pay for this? With your children's blood? How you gonna get him? Skeleton power? You get them where you can't protect them. Their dreams. All right. Now loading. Oh, they're probably loading the final boss. Let's see. Come on. Oh no, there's more to this final stage still. Oh, who's this? Mr. Burns? I don't know who that was. Was that Larry David? It was Bernie Sanders, probably. Ah, come on. Damn aliens. It's the aliens the whole time. Hey, do you guys think we're gonna run into the aliens soon? Like the government's finally about to like show us the real aliens? Or are aliens just fake and it's just a way to get us to all assimilate to the new world order? Ouch. Was that? What is that? Can I get it? Thank you. Oh, it reminds me of Ghostbusters. That. An attack clown. They're throwing the COVID virus at me. Or is it the new shit diarrhea virus? Parasite. Get your Taco Bell parasite away from me. Thank you. Aw, man. You made me bleed my own blood. No one makes you bleed my own blood. I believe that alien's name was Jerome. They're squishies. They're octopus squishies. What, you guys don't partake in the squishies? You think you're too good? Too good for the squishies? I'm gonna make a cocktail out of these octopuses. Ooh, F. Roast them. If I could just get a flamethrower in real life, I'd be set. I wonder if they still in my game, dude. Who gave the octopus a gun? Oh, we're all out of bombs. This game is the bomb, yo. Ah, damn it. Every time I get a cool weapon, I lose it right away. Damn it, it's definitely shmup land right now. I don't know if you guys are fans, but I heard that there's a new season of Dexter coming out soon. You know, that was one of those shows where, like, I never watched it when it was originally on the air. And I think I binged watched it on Netflix or something when they started carrying it. Cool show. I watched a little spin-off when they did, like, a couple years back. Or like Dexter as a kid or something. Not a kid, but like a teenager. It was alright, but it wasn't the same. So I think they canceled it because everybody probably thought it was like whatever's. But now they're bringing it back. you know, with the real Dexter character. Forget his name. You know, I'm not usually one for reboots and stuff, but since it's the same actor, I'm good with it. I guess it's not a reboot, right? It's just, you know, it's a new season, new edition. But yeah, that's when I like, you know, I'm glad there's still something from my past that I could watch like that coming up. I'm all about the retro and the nostalgic vibes. All right, we're still on the last level. Is this the final boss now? Oh damn, they really extended this last level out. What did they do to me? Cutscene. It's all cutscene right now. Oh, what the hell? Oh, the aliens came and killed him. Some shit on your ass. Oh, honey, come here so I can shit on you. That's how I know you love me. There's a movie when I watched as a kid, and I was like, I watched these movies that I probably shouldn't have as a kid. Have you guys ever seen Trainspotting? I feel like Night Owl Benny has. There's a part in the movie that's a little disturbing, but hilarious at the same time. So let's just say that the guy and the girl handle business, but in the morning, I don't think he was all there in the evening. I don't think he consented, but he woke up in the morning. I guess the girl's already gone, and he pulls up the sheet, kind of looks under it. He looks shocked about what he's seeing, but the camera doesn't show you anything yet. But then I guess he lives with his mom, and his mom comes in the room. She goes, "What are you still doing in bed? Come on!" And she's tries to pull the sheet off him. He's fighting her to not pull it off, and eventually she gets it and throws it. And the sheet has a bunch of literal shit on it, and it flies everywhere, all over the room, and it's a disgusting scene, you know. But funny at the same time the way they did it. But I wasn't prepared for that as a kid. I was like, what the hell is this? Ooh, laser gun, let's go. Damn, that's a big ass laser, bro. Ah, crap. Is this how it's gonna be when the aliens do show up? You're gonna have to just head outside and everybody grab a gun. Shoot up. Cinemaster, grab your slingshot and get him. Don't kill me. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. Come back to life. I don't want your stupid gun. I want this one. I'm out. Okay. I ran right into that. I deserve that. Did I get him? Let me guess. This isn't even his final form. Or is it? Felt too easy. There's got to be more. Yep, I knew it. That wasn't even the real mothership. That was just the Pokeball of the mothership. Now it's on. You confuse me with Bart Simpson. He's the one best known for slingshots. You know, I tried watching a clip of the Simpsons today, and because it's a newer episode, the voice of Bart sounds so old. They all sound old. It's just sad. I'm like, oh, I can't even watch this. It's not even the same. The people that are the voice actors just sound so ancient now. Bart Simpson sounds like he's like 70 years old. And at the same time tonight, I actually saw a social media post that I think it's the year 2028, I might want to say. They're finally retiring The Simpsons. They've marked the final season. The 40th season is going to be their final season. But can you guys believe it? 40 seasons of The Simpsons. That's insane. You know, I stopped watching The Simpsons like once it hit the early 2000s. I was done. Like 90 Simpsons is peak for me. I have no business really watching any others. But damn, 40 seasons, bro. That's an achievement right there. I remember there was a time in my life as a kid that I would not miss one single episode of The Simpsons. And there was one particular moment where I thought I was about to miss my streak. I've been watching all of them and I would never miss one. So it was a big deal that I always had to watch them. Like, I mean, I would record them too on VHS, but like, you gotta watch them live, because the next day at school, all the kids would be talking about it and making the catchphrase references from that last episode, and you had to be part of the jokes, right? So never miss an episode. This one particular it was probably fall. This one particular Sunday, I was coming home with my mom and my dad from a trip. We were out, I want to say we were in Lake Havasu in Arizona. So my dad used to do jet skiing. He was a professional jet ski racer, and he would do freestyle tricks on jet ski. So we would go to these like official IJSBA sanctioned races, and he would tour throughout the country sometimes, and then the world finals they would have him in Havasu. So I think like we were coming back from there, whatever kind of road trip we were on, we were coming home, and I had all my stuff in bags, and I took my Super Nintendo with me that weekend. And I remember getting out of the truck, my dad's truck, and it was closing in on 8 o'clock. I was looking at the time the whole time we were driving home, like, oh my God, I'm gonna miss The Simpsons. Oh my God, I'm gonna miss The Simpsons. It's 7:58. Dad, can you go any faster? So we finally get home, pull in the driveway. It's like literally, it just turned like 8:01, and I'm like, I'm shitting it. I'm gonna miss part of The Simpsons. I'm not gonna see, my streak is gonna be lost. So I'm running in the house carrying my bag that has my Super Nintendo, just kind of right at the top of the bag. It falls out of the bag and onto my front lawn. I am so freaked that I'm gonna miss The Simpsons. I just leave it there. I leave my Super Nintendo on the front lawn. I'm the first one in the house, I think. I think maybe my dad opened the door and I ran inside. And then I turn on the TV in the living room. I don't even make it to my room where I normally watch it. Get to the living room, turn it on. I'm sitting there on the floor. I didn't even look for the damn couch. I just sat there on the floor right in front of the TV. I'm watching it. And like less than a minute, my mom walks into the front door. She's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm watching The Simpsons, Mom. With them, see what I'm doing? This is The Simpsons. This is a new episode. She goes, yeah, that's your Super Nintendo on the front lawn. Go get that. I was like, oh. I just kind of like snapped to, like, oh, like shit, yeah, that is kind of important. Let me go get my Super Nintendo off the front lawn. I go pick it up, and I noticed there's a chip off of the plastic right on the corner. I was like, fuck. I messed up my flawless Super Nintendo. Now it's got a war scar on it. So a little chip of the plastic on the corner broke off because it fell so damn hard. Now I was thinking, oh great, if that happened, is it broken? Is he gonna play video games? So I had to wait till the first commercial break on The Simpsons for me to go and plug it in back in my room, my TV. I was like, oh God, please work. And yeah, it worked. Those things could take a beating and still work. That's the difference between a console today versus a console from the 80s or 90s even. Those things were kind of built pretty sturdy. especially the controllers. You could chuck a controller at your little brother's head, and yeah, your little brother's head might get fractured. But that dog bone controller is coming out without a scratch on it. So yeah, I don't know what happened to that Super Nintendo. I probably sold it, but whoever got it, just that little chip on the Super Nintendo. If you're listening, that's where it came from. I was in a rush to get home and watch The Simpsons. Dropped it on the front lot. Oh, I got some reinforcements here. Hold on. I'm gonna get in. There we go. My caveman boys my hippie homies came to give me a little bit of a tank here. I wish your dad gave you a beating for having your console on the lawn. Yeah, I don't think he saw it. It was just my mom that caught it. Yeah, he probably would have talked some more shit to me had he been the one that found it. You begged us for the Super Nintendo. Now look how you treat it. Oh, we're never gonna buy you another Super Nintendo again. And they didn't. Oh, did we just win? Let's see what happened. Are we about to have a third final form, or is that it? Who's this guy? Is Dr. Wily coming now? Who's this? Eggman? Oh, he pulled a 4th of July. He went in there. He's gonna insert the virus in there and blow it up from the inside. Oh, he kamikazed himself. Don't you think it's gonna come crashing down on all of us? Oh, is there more? Now it's back to the Pokeball. What the hell? Ha! Their leader's dead. Wait, so is this the end of the game? Because why would this... Okay. They gotta stick with the, the format, so they had to show that at the end. Are we gonna see an ending now? What do we got here, guys?
Mission all over.
Mission all over. Congratulations. 55 continues. That's all it took. Oh, we got first place. That's our name. 62 recaptured prisoners. Now what? Really? Is it just credits only? Aw, boo. Please tell me there's more to this. Okay, we got a little bit of artwork here, but yeah, and there's no final like news at 10 here. Let's pin the hero with the medal. We got some little artwork slideshow, I guess. I mean, it's an arcade style game, so not a whole lot of story that goes into it. All right, but hell, we beat Metal Slug X on the PlayStation 1, and that's a nice way to kick off some OG hardware that we're going to be having much more of on stream now that we have our setup with our RetroTink 5X Pro, our PS1, and maybe soon to be PS2. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, now we're officially on OG hardware, in addition to our Mr. FPGA. So we have the Mr. now to rely on. We have the OG hardware for console gaming, like the PS1, and then we still have our emulators too. So if we never need to dive into like PS2, I still got the emulator for that. I have everything, but the cores on the Mr., that's the way to go. That's where there's no lag, no latency. That's like playing on the original hardware. That you can use the original controllers on as well with the snack adapters. So we're good there. Shadowplay, welcome on in. You love this game? Yeah, this is a great game. The art style is amazing. It still looks great in 2026. This is our first full playthrough, so we just beat the game. So very cool to achieve that. know, I'm probably not on for much longer, but I think maybe I could give this a shot. This is Wipeout. This is the long box version. Now I will say this, the PlayStation that I'm using right now, it's the original launch version of the console. And if anybody knows about the shortcomings of that, it's got its pros, which is that kind of the additional outputs on the back of the system, and the shortcomings of it is that the laser is positioned right above the power supply internally on the console. So what it's known to do is it's known to overheat and kind of warp that laser over time. So what happens is it makes it difficult to read some of the discs. However, a lot of people started figuring out the workaround. So what they ended up doing is what I'm actually doing right now, and you can't even see, but if you take your PS1 and you flip it over upside down, it'll read the disc. And that's what we're doing now. If I was to play it like this in the correct orientation, I watch this. I'm going to hit reset. I wonder if it'll do it now. I mean, let's see. So look at it. It's just the normal. Used to have to do that. So you know how it goes, right? Look at it. It's already taking a lot longer than it should. See, it didn't load up the game. It just went right to this screen here where you can play music CDs and go through your memory card stuff. And then it gives you this error message. Please insert a PlayStation CD, because it doesn't even think that you have a PlayStation game in here. The disc is clean, and by the way, it's a good condition disc. So that's how I knew it was a system. I was like, oh man. But luckily I have an additional PlayStation here. I have the later model one. That one I think is a little bit better to read. They improved the laser on it a bit, but look, I'm going to reset it again. Now it's upside down. I'm just going to place it here so I don't move it around too much, but it's upside down. Just reset it. Such a terrible design flaw. Yeah, well, yeah, you know, it's the first console that Sony made. Like, they're figuring it all out, I guess, too, right? But look, now we're getting to the PlayStation logo. Is it going to get to the game? Because even this isn't a guarantee that it always loads it either, but it's been pretty good. Yeah, so right now it's just looking to see if I had any like save data on him, probably on a memory card or something. But yeah, this is all normal. Now it's loading up the game, so that's good. So, what I did mention earlier at the beginning of the stream, if you weren't here, is that I purchased just today or yesterday, I purchased a replacement laser assembly. So I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna pop that in there, and we're gonna try to use the new laser and see how that works out. And if you guys are up for it, I'll try to do it on stream. I'll do the laser replacement on stream. Look, I have another one over here too, and you can see the back on this one. This is the later model. This one's a little different. So this one probably has a more intact laser than the one we're using tonight. I'm just choosing to use, you know, the one that you're seeing on your screen because it is that initial launch model. Or the audio chip is a little bit better on it, and for me, that's the one that I had as a kid. So much more nostalgic feeling to use this one. So this is the one I'm going to replace the laser on, and if all goes well on that one, and I'm able to do successfully, then hell, I'll get another laser replacement maybe for the other one if I ever need to. I know how to do it now. So let's do this. And I think it also works like kind of like if you were to position it like sideways standing up, like that could work as well. Not as good as turning it upside down, but it did. I tested it, kind of worked that way too. So right now I got the console sitting in front of me, but I think what I'm going to do is like off screen here. I have a wall nearby. I'm probably going to mount it to the wall. I found a PlayStation 1 mount on Etsy of all places. that someone probably just 3D printed, right? Where I could mount it, and then it'll sit kind of sideways, like it'll be standing up, like the bottom of the PlayStation will be facing the wall. I think that's better clearance. And yeah, I have a ton of stuff in front of me. So if you guys don't know, I go by the name, obviously, of VA Tracks, because I make I've been a music producer for quite a number of years, so I make tracks and I have like a lot of music equipment in front of me. Just I have tons of stuff here, so I kind of run out of room for my gaming equipment. So that's why I'm gonna have to put that on the wall, just to keep some real estate for my other stuff here. All right. Well, you know what? I'll let you guys pick. We could do that Wipeout long box game. I have the Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, and I have that Spider-Man game. I don't want to pop in Resident Evil because I feel like once that time comes, we're going to do a full playthrough of it. Oh, you recognize your name, my name from Twitch. Well, yeah, if you've been on Twitch before, there's your boy Cinemassacre. That's where you'll find me most of the time, but we are multi-streaming on YouTube as well. So whatever your preferences is all good. But yeah, we are on both. I tend to spend a lot of time on Twitch these days with other streams, but yeah, you can find me on either or. So yeah, you guys let me know. Oh yeah, we also have Colony Wars as well. So you guys want to see one of these, let me know. We'll pop one of those in. Maybe in the meantime, let's check this out. Hey, Crash. Yeah, we could do that. Crash Bandicoot 3 coming right up. Now, I'm actually only familiar with the first two Crash games. This is all new to me too, so I haven't really dived into this one too much. You know, let me flip this over too. There we go. Best startup sound ever. Let's go. Please load. All right, I'll take that game name as well. It's working. Not bad for the PS1, right? I think this is probably like a later, released later in the lifespan of the PS1. When did this come out? It's covered by a, I'm trying to look at the year. If you look on the corner there, there's a Game Dude sticker right on it. That's for Night Owl Benny asking about Game Dude. He's out in Australia, so he hasn't had the liberty of going to this local retro store. That's weird. I don't even see a date on this back page here. I don't know. I'm guessing this is like a 1999 release if I'm just had a guess. Come on, you gotta give me a date. Normally they slap dates all over these things. Oh look, don't just play where they have an ad. You can buy some merch. Some like a sweater. I'm not buying that crap, Crash. You sell out. I don't even see the year printed on this thing. About like 97, maybe you're wrong. I know we can all just like easily Google this shit. I'm making life difficult as one does. Do I take off the Game Dude sticker? I mean, I kind of like the Game Dude sticker on there, but is it one of those stickers if I pull it, there's like a shit ton of adhesive on it? I think so. It looks like a pretty hefty sticker. Let me just Google it. No, I'll press start when I feel like it. Damn game. Boss me around game. Don't tell me what to do. I tell me what to do. The voices in my head do. 1998. November 3rd, 1998 to be exact for North America. Europe got it December 11th, 98, and Japan got it December 17th, 90. That's a little backwards. Normally Japan got the releases first, so you know, it's one of those few times where we saw it before Japan. Play the damn game. Listen, Jesse Pinkman. No one calls me bitch with the misses. All right, let's go. Good old loading times.
VATracks.com.
New game it is. Whoa. Well, what's the story all about? Let's see. I never gave a shit about the story. I don't even know why Crash is doing what he's doing. We still got the scan lines on. I'm gonna take them off. Well, I'm interested to see how it looks without them.
Uga is free. No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
That's the retro tink menu. So yeah, again, we're going straight I guess RCA cables tonight. The yellow, white, and red cables. So we ordered a SCART cable that has yet to come in the mail, but once we get that, that should actually get the quality of the image even better than what we have here now.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks. But since your mother has managed to set me free, I am being generous. There is still a way for us to amass the power needed to enslave.
What the hell is Cinemassacre talking about?
This time the rain will make sure that you do it right. After many eons, my evil twin, Uga Uga, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uga Uga, and
Pretty weak story, if you ask me.
to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do so.
Get the crystals, got it. Get the meth.
Stand on a button and then jump into the portal.
Everybody asks me. You asked me. She asked me. Everybody asked me. Everybody knows it. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. All right, Crash. Let's go. Okay, guess we can't go to those ones. What up? Talk to me. No, you don't want to talk? Not one of those games? All right. Guess we're going over here. Oh, are they like for different worlds? Oh, crap. What was that? Underwater Toad Village. What the hell? Crash falls flat on his face.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look, I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Okay. Yo, what the hell? It's like Wave Race 64. Oh, okay. I'm missing everything. I'm totally missing this. Yo, that was one of my jams too. I had Nintendo 64 and Wave Race 64 is, like I said, my dad was a professional jet skier, so it was only right that I bought Wave Race 64 when it was out. Yeah, this is kind of reminiscent of it. I am using the analog stick now on this game. That has been activated. Damn it. I like the water effects. Yeah, that N64 water looked pretty damn clean compared to this. That's one thing it was pretty superior at, was the water effects. So yeah, this is pretty different than Crash 1 and 2. Oh, gotta be pretty careful there. Let's go. So it's like not a race, it's just like you're trying to get to the end of the level is what it feels like. Ooh, let's not die here. It's not timed, so... Oh my god. Almost got. Is that it? We made it through the level? That was like, I think it was level 5 that we went into. All right, so that is done. So do they just take turns, or is she designated for some levels and crashes for others? Under pressure sounds like an underwater level. No thanks, we just did a water level. We'll go to Toad Village. Now this is the kind of gameplay I'm familiar with Crash, so I guess on this game they probably try to make a different type of experience for each one of the levels, maybe. Yeah, because I guess once you get to the third installment of Crash, you gotta switch it up somehow to keep the interest of the gamers, right? Whoa there. It's 2 in the morning where you are. Does the wife know you're cheating on her with the video games? I think she's still awake. probably waiting for me to get the hell off of this thing. Yeah, no, she knew I was gonna do it. I told her, I said, you know what, I got this PlayStation I want to test out the games on. I haven't streamed all week. Let's give it a shot. Bonus. Yeah, I normally don't stream this late, but it's Friday. I don't gotta go to work tomorrow. And I'm like, you know, I haven't streamed in a minute, so let's do it. So yeah, given the fact that it's late, I'm not my normal super energetic self. I'm sorry, Cinemasker. I know that must bother you. You're probably not hearing me talk enough to tell me to shut up. He just sliced me. She better do the 50 Shades of Grey on your ass after the stream. Maybe 50 Shades of snoring and it'll be so late. Oh, the goat. Is that it? Is that the whole level? Can we make it? Felt like a short level. All right, that was Toad Village. Oh, but you know what? I guess each one of these are areas. So once we've probably finished that, we're probably going to be able to come over to these other areas here. Yeah, what happens if we go to load save? Memory card. I think I have one save on there. Yeah, it was when I tested the game. So let's save. There's no numbers. What will we do with no numbers? All right, we're gonna be VX. Oh, you know what? That's probably on the other memory card. I probably have something else there too. All right. I mean, not bad looking, I think, for PS1 era. You know, and this is one of their flagship franchises. You know, they have to make sure that this one looks good. Yeah, I like the fact that we're using this retro tink now for the upscaler, and we don't have any scan lines on. This is just like the natural, I guess, look of it at this point. But I'm really looking forward to getting that SCART cable. That'll be plugged from the multi-out on the back of the PlayStation into the SCART input on the retro tink. So yeah, they got a big SCART input here. You can see right on the side. So that's what's gonna get us the better quality visuals. Always thought this looked great. Yeah, great looking game. I love the look of the PlayStation 1 when you have like kind of the wonkiness when you're walking of like diagonal lines, but maybe the lack of the anti-aliasing on here. It's such a signature look. You know you're playing PlayStation when you see that. Versus like if you're playing something of that era from like an N64, maybe a lot like smoother transaction when you're going through stuff, but it's just, this just has a whole different vibe to it, you know. Sometimes you're up for an N64 game in that style, but PS1, man, it always hits right. Yeah, the texture warping. Oh damn, he's playing with a yo-yo when you let him go for a while. I always liked doing that too when I would rent games. I would let him just be idle for a while and see what kind of fun stuff they do. Not really a thing they probably do much in programming games these days, where they have to think about that. PS1 had the warping, N64 had the fog. Definitely did. Yeah, N64, I'm still a fan of it, but when I was younger, I bought an N64 day one. I stood outside of Target, me and my friend Mike. My dad drove us there, not far from the Game Dude store that I go to. We went to that Target and we ran inside. As soon as they opened, we ran because there was no There was no pre-order. There was no like, here's a ticketing system. It was just like, we're opening the doors. Hopefully you know where the shit's at. You run back to it, you get it. So I remember we were kind of like mall walking. Like some of us were kind of like, just, you know, you kind of felt like a little embarrassed if you just start running back there like a maniac. And like, you kind of felt bad too. You don't want to cut someone that was in line before you either. So we were all kind of like speed walking, and we were trying to stay in the same order that when we got there. And I went like halfway through, me and my friend were just kind of like, fuck it. We just started like jogging faster. And as we were running straight, like 3 or 4 guys just kind of branched off and went this way. And I'm like, where the fuck are they going? Like, oh shit, is that where they're at? Because I'm going to where the electronics are at. I've been to this Target before. I know where the games are at. So I was like, oh shit. Like, and I just told my friend, fuck it, forget them. Let's just keep going. They gotta be back here. This is where they always have them. And I'm wondering, like, shit, did they move them today? Do these guys know something that we don't know? Well, we run back to the electronics section where all the games are at. And yeah, there's like a little checkout stand there, and a line is starting to form at that checkout stand. So I'm like, okay, this looks like this has got to be it. So I'm like, we're kind of looking to see like what's the first guy doing. And then yeah, the worker brings out an N64 box. He's like, okay, what else do you want? Like, do you want some games? We're like, okay, cool, we're in line. And I had brought my friend, you know, so I was like doing the right thing. And I'm like, you know what, Mike, I don't know how many of these things they have. You know what? Why don't you go in front of me? Just go in front of me, just in case there's not many. I would hate to get mine and my friend's sitting back here without one. So I said, you know what, you go ahead. So he goes and he's next in line. He gets his. Cool. He gets a couple games, whatever they were. And then I'm next. I get one. I'm like, oh yes. I'm like so happy. I bought that with Mario 64. That was the game. And then once I got mine, the guy after me, the guy at the checkout counter is like, here you go, man. This is the last one we got. I was like, oh my God, look how close I was to not getting one. That the guy in back of me, he got the last one. So I'm glad we got there in the morning the time we did. We both went back to my house, plugged it in, started playing right away. A great game. Mario 64 still probably the best game on Nintendo 64. But yeah, after waiting around a while for Nintendo to come out with titles that were like something that I was interested in, I got a little frustrated. They weren't churning out the games fast enough as I was hoping. So a year in, this is now 1997. I've had my Nintendo 64 for about a year. Mike, my buddy, he's got a PlayStation as well. He's got a Nintendo 64 PlayStation. He's got a few other things, but I'm playing games on his PlayStation when I go to his house. And I'm like, man, this thing is so awesome too. It's got great games. Yeah, and Nintendo 64 looks a little cleaner and smoother on some stuff, but you can't deny the gameplay, the size of the games coming out for it. I mean, it's a disc drive, a CD, right? So it's gonna hold bigger games too. I used to play in Blockbuster for hours. I used to actually post up there and play. That's funny because I wouldn't go to Blockbuster a lot. I would go to a local video rental mom and pop store by my house. It was called Video City. Obviously, it's no longer there. But great like family owned store. They were awesome. But I did go to Blockbuster when they had they had a video game tournament like thing going on, whereas all the Blockbusters were participating. They'd give you like a series of like 5 games or so to play. Yeah, it was right down the street. Yeah, so I ended up playing quite a few different games on that tournament. And I remember a couple of friends that didn't live anywhere near me. They're like, hey man, I went to Blockbuster the other day and I saw your name on the chart there for the video game tournament, the Blockbuster Championships. I was like, oh cool. I didn't even know I placed anything, honestly. And I'm like, which one do you go to? And they told me some random Blockbuster that I don't even go to. I didn't play at that one. I'm like, oh, so apparently I must have been good enough to where my name got posted regionally throughout the other Blockbusters, as friends were going in there and they were catching my name had they looked. Obviously I didn't go to the main Blockbuster end all championships, but it was cool to just have a little local notoriety for the friends that I knew. They were like, oh shit, I saw your name at the Blockbuster. I remember practicing for the game. Like I really thought I was doing something. Like, oh, this is gonna be it, Mom. This is what we've been training for, Mom. What game was it? It was a few different games. It was like some fighting games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter. We played Clay Fighter. I think Street Fighter might have been in there as well. It was quite a few fighting games. You remember, it's the 90s, so that's like a big thing. I forget, there was a couple other ones that were not fighting games, but I remember those distinctly were some of the ones I played. Yeah, back then there's no people with cell phone cameras and social media and stuff, so there's no footage of me doing that. And I wish that would have been great. I had my dad showed up with a big VHS camera or something. But we did have one. We had a small, we had a JVC camera because my dad used to make me, well, not make me, I used to like doing it. He would give me the video camera when we'd go to his jet ski races and I would film them. But yeah, I didn't stop to think that maybe this should be a moment in time that I capture. No, I wasn't thinking nothing like that, but it would have been cool to have the footage. But yeah, that was a great moment to be able to do that. Let's check something here. Well, I don't know how you guys are feeling. I'm like, part of me is like, all right, let me keep doing this, but I think a bigger part of me is like, hey, it's a little later than usual. I think V8's gonna be getting to bed soon, but I don't know if any of you guys want to. Like, is there anybody on that I want to raid right now? Everybody else that I see on right now is like, they're already way bigger streamers. I don't even think they don't need any raids. If Cinemassacre, you were finally streaming something, I'd raid you right now. Raid you so hard, bro. I go fuck the. Oh, honey. All snoring it up right now. Yeah, no one's getting raided tonight. Everybody here they got more than enough viewers. They don't need my couple of hand-me-downs. No offense, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in, showing up at this. God knows what time it is in your part of the world.
The hell up.
But that's what we're gonna be doing.
Shut up.
We're gonna be shutting the hell up. Gonna be calling it a night. We might be back tomorrow too. I feel like since I took that I don't know, it's probably like at least a week off. I gotta get some more gameplay in. So if you guys aren't already part of Discord, feel free to join. You'll see everybody else that's in chat typically in Discord. You can drop any game suggestions if you want. You want to just put some funny memes in there, whatever the hell, feel free. But it'd be nice to have you in there. Let me know what you want to see me play next. I do want to kind of just knock out some random streams like this where we play some random stuff that doesn't have to be a full playthrough of anything. Although we did do a Metal Slug X full playthrough tonight. We beat the game, so that was cool. That was unexpected that we were gonna do that, but it's done, checked off. We're good on that. But yeah, if there's anything, it doesn't have to be PS1. We got all the other 90s hardware and stuff that we could play on. So feel free to let me know. Otherwise, eventually down the road, I think we're gonna get back to an RE2 full playthrough now on original hardware. And yeah, we'll see what other pickups I can get my hands on. If you guys have any hidden gems on the PS1 that you think I should play, feel free to drop those on me too. Because yeah, I had a good amount of PS1 games, but there's a ton that I still never played, and I would love to play them.
Shut the hell up.
Well, I think I've overstayed my welcome.
Shut up.
Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again tomorrow on VA Tracks Live. VA Tracks out.
VATracks.com.
VA Tracks. To do it.
VATracks.com.